30-yard line and pushed out of bounds by John Chick at the 29.
I love that athleticism by both players. Stephon Logan exploits, gets up in that hole fast, shows you his lateral movement. Watch him hit it up in here and bounce it this way. Here goes the bounce. Whoop, goes left, and Chick is right on him. And just, that's a mismatch there. That's almost laughable. The big man got his mitts on him and sent him flying.
6'4", 250 against 5'7", 185. On first down, here comes the rush. DeMarco gets the ball away at the goal line, caught by Moore. Terrell Mays is there on the coverage. There's a flag down at the 24-yard line. Now DeMarco's indicating it's against the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
Yeah, and I see this all the way. This is a design play. It's a skinny post where typically on a regular post, watch him get skinny there. Ball's thrown at pretty decent time and nice coverage on the edge there by Mays.
Holding. BC number 68. Forward pass interference, Saskatchewan number 20. We'll replay the down. It's first down again.
So DeMarco was half right.
There you go. Yeah, well, he was right here. DeMarco giving ground, then he's just got a tackle, shoulder game, ball's out. Mays gets there a little early. Replaying the down.
Bad break for the Lions, who at worst would have had first and goal from the one.
That's a good job by Moore using his big body, shielding out Mays, who got there early, still made the catch.
Now DeMarco throws, the pass is dropped by Harris. That'll bring up second down.
Anderson coming up there, striking Harris, striking him lightly.
You hear the Saskatchewan crowd getting into it. One advantage the Lions have over other teams that come in here is they signal their plays in.
Coming right at you. And, you know, that's hitting a player. I'd rather see Anderson tackle the player, bring his arms and his hips and his legs with him. It's not the way you're supposed to do it, but it was a heavy lift, just the same.
Second and long. DeMarco fires. Moore's wide open to the 10-yard line, down to the 6 for a BC first down and a gain of 23 yards.
That's pretty easy pitch and catch. Moore's just going to run up the field and sit down. Nobody's on him. And then it's just an accurate, strong throw by DeMarco. Watch him. He just goes up. Nobody's on him. Sits down. Ball's delivered with time. He gets you another 7 or 8.
Feel sorry for the people who live near the BC Lions practice facility. They boom music all week while they're practicing to get ready for this. First and goal. DeMarco. He's got his man. Touchdown. Sean Gore. And the BC Lions take advantage of a Saskatchewan turnover to crawl a little closer in the football game.
Very similar play to what Saskatchewan did to BC in the first half. They come back, have numbers, swing the ball out in the flat. Nice jobs by blocking out wide receivers for the Lions on the DBs. Right there, give it to Gore. There's a block there. And here comes Moore coming back on Anderson. That's teamwork getting the end zone. Big turnover leads to points.
Well, if nothing else, it salvages a bit of BC pride here to start the second half. And also starts what they hope is a long climb back in the football game. 31-14 the score as Gore has his 8th touchdown of the year. DeMarco.
Yeah, here's Paris Jackson. He's going to come out here, and he's got a man coming with him. He's going to stop and just get enough of that man to stop his pursuit so that Gore can get free in the flat. There you see Jackson. He stops, kind of bum blocks him. Then watch Nick Moore double back there.
Ooh.
Wow. There goes Dwight Anderson. There goes Gore for his 8th score of the season.
Sanders takes the kickoff from his 5-yard line. The flag is down, and so is Sanders at the 28. This is where Saskatchewan really struggled last week against Edmonton. 5 consecutive 2-and-outs to open that second half.
Yeah, and you don't want to falter here because anything can happen with Certainly 23-plus minutes to go in this football game, and BC's got some explosiveness.
Saskatchewan number 22. Be a 10-yard penalty, first down.
So Diamond Ferry is called for the hold, and that will move the Roughriders back to their own 11-yard line to start this drive. And you heard Mike Benavides say to Farhan Lalji in the halftime interview, our defense has done its best to hold us in here.
Yeah, just kind of trying to hold the fort down and keep the boat afloat, so to speak, and get a couple more turnovers. The offense capitalize, who knows?
First down carry to Corey Sheets. And Sheets was tripped up after a gain of 5.
Adam Big Hill getting in there, slicing in there, because it looks like Sheets was looking like he was going to spring out to daylight. But Big Hill doing his thing.
You see the pellets from the field turf.
Yeah, that gets in your eyes.
Well, because of the wetness, it's just sticking to everyone.
It's nasty, too. And, you know, it's like going to the beach, getting sand, you know, everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere. And, well, it gets pretty ugly in the shower afterwards.
Now Durant slides away from the first tackle and gets out to the 25-yard line for a Saskatchewan first down.
That's a killer there. Darian Durant doesn't look like much, but getting his team out of their own zone, picking up a couple more plays, moving the sticks. Ron Williams was coming around, just went a little too wide. He was looping wide into that hole, which was his gap and responsibility. Darian saw it. Certainly had enough lateral movement to slide step him and pick up the first down.
And back they go to Sheets, who puts his head down, runs into Saul Elimimian among other BC Lions.
It's kind of hurt.
Gain of 3.
Solomon Elimimian. Well, he's not very big in stature, but boy, he is solid. And when he arrives on contact, people are being stopped in their tracks.
Got called for an unnecessary roughness penalty last week. Didn't like late in the game against the Calgary Stampeders. Another situation where the BC Lions fell behind in that game, then drew close in the fourth quarter. I want to see Calgary blow it open, finishing it off with a defensive touchdown to finish it off. Now on second down, Durant throws to the sideline. The pass is incomplete for Chris Getzlaff. I almost said Ryan there. That's a fine.
We talked about that yesterday.
I said Chris.
You were coming from LA yesterday, I
Anaheim,
believe.
yeah.
And
I'm having a Getzlaff Brothers weekend.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But that's on Darian Durant there. Chris Getzlaff did his best to try to get to it. That ball was just errant and too far outside.
So now Logan stands back at his 35-yard line to take the punt from Ricky Schmidt. Another good kick by Schmidt. Logan from the 44-yard line gets nothing. A 40-yard kick, no return, but the BC Lions down by 17 have the football back when the CFL on TSN returns to Regina right after this.
8th of the season.
First down Lions. DeMarco throws, it's intercepted. Picked off, and Weldon Brown's on his way for another. Weldon Brown, touchdown. That's 2 tonight.
Boy, that's coming back. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be a late hit on.
Wow.
On DeMarco.
Major foul. Roughing the passer. Saskatchewan number 92. 15 yards from PLS.
They're calling Zach Evans, the Regina native. So that'll wipe out the touchdown, move the Lions up the field, and what a turn of events here late in the third quarter.
Yeah, he's right here. And, you know, he's got a heck of a motor, folks. They love him here because he's a hometown boy, and he gets there. I don't know if he sees it. He's got Kabongo is like 370 leaning on him. He's just trying to do his job. He gets to the quarterback and he takes him down. I don't think he realizes the ball's out. But he gets called for the late hit of the quarterback, and that saves a Weldon Brown touchdown.
Now back to the ground they go. Stephon Logan. So the penalty moving down to the Saskatchewan 51-yard line.
Basically what I'm saying is I think Zach Evans was just, it was a circumstantial thing. The big boy has got a great motor. They love him. worked hard against a big man, got to the quarterback and put him down and didn't realize the ball was away. I don't think there's anything vicious there about it at all.
Pickup of 3 for Logan brings up 2nd down and 7. Now the 2nd down play. DeMarco throws, almost intercepted again. This time it was Carlos Thomas who dove in front of the loose ball.
And what gives him an opportunity to dive on a loose ball is the receiver's running a crossing route or a dig. It's when he goes up the field and the receiver drifts. And when he drifts, that allows the DB to undercut it. There you see the dig coming across. He drifts just a little bit, about 1.5 yards. That opens the window for Carlos Thomas to make a play on the football.
Thomas shaken up on the play as McCallum comes on to punt for BC.
We'll give you all 24 shot of this and maybe give it another look at it, explain what I'm talking about. The route's coming here, and the receiver, instead of coming flat across, he drifts this way just enough, and it gives Carlos Thomas an opportunity to undercut the throw. There's the route. Now he's drifting. You see him drift there about 1.5 yards, 2 yards down the field. That gives the DB a chance to get underneath the throw and potential pick. So a lot of people say, well, that's a terrible throw by the quarterback. No, it's just on the receiver there. He's got to come flat across there, be aggressive with the football, and that's moving the chains and the sticks for the Lions.
So Thomas makes his way off the field. And now McCallum will punt as Jock Sanders waits at his own 10-yard line. Under 5 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 45 points in the game, 39 of them off turnovers. Here comes the rush. McCallum gets a low kick away, looking for the corner. And where did this go out of bounds?
McCallum's punt is out of bounds.
Right around the 10-yard line. And they'll mark it up to the 9, where Corey Sheets of the Saskatchewan Roughriders will go to work on the CFL on TSN. Saskatchewan up by 17. Here's Farhan Lalji.
Guys, Corey Sheets has just eclipsed the 1,500-yard mark on the season, and I asked George Cortez what separates Sheets from some of the other great backs that he's coached, and he says the ability to make something out of nothing, and the Lions coaching staff feels exactly the same way. Sheets says it's something he has had to do throughout his career, even in high school and college at Purdue. He feels he's played behind some average offensive lines, so he's just had to go get his yards on his own. Now, the Lions have just wanted to contain him and keep him inside. They've managed to do that fairly well so far in this game, other than the first play, the 42-yard run, but here he goes.
Yeah, across the 30-yard line up to the 32. Alabama makes the stop, but Corey Sheets rips off 22 yards.
Well, looks like that right knee's just fine. No problem cutting either way. Coming right into your living room. Corey Sheets reading the block. Big Hill cuts it, forces it back inside. He's just ripping through arm tackles, and finally, Aluminium's credited with the tackle 22 yards downfield. Sheets making pay.
Let it roll, let it roll. Lock any choice. Lock any choice.
Now the play fake to Sheets, the pass to Ty Smith. And that falls incomplete. He bobbled that.
I don't know if you could hear Darian there on the cadence. He's at 580 choice, 580 choice. I believe he's audibly in there telling his receiver that he was giving him a choice route, and if he's going to pull the ball, if he had it, try to stick it to him on a little slant pattern, and that's what happened. And Taj couldn't hang on to it. I love the extension and the verbalization of the offense, and people are listening to it on the fly, and Durant pulls it and sticks it on the numbers. Just couldn't execute.
Now on 2nd down, Durant fires to the sideline. Smith has got it. And Ty Smith with a first down up close to the 45-yard line.
He had it, then he lost it, and he went and got it again. Talking about the first down, and I'm sure everybody on the bench was telling him where the sticks were, because initially he's in front of the sticks and has a first down. He gives up a little bit of yardage right here as you see him. He'll go backwards right there, then he realizes, uh-oh, I got to get upfield, and he moves the chains.
choice call again, and this time the catch is made by Smith right at midfield. And the mark is a gain of 9.
That's nice. Taking the ball from your deep end of the field and moving the chains. And that's huge at this point in the ball game. 17 points up on the Lions, and changing field position doesn't look like much, but this has been a productive drive already.
And here is Sheets with a first down across midfield and down to the 52-yard line. And Corey Sheets, going over 1,500 yards in the football game, is number 2 on the Riders' single-season rushing list. We should point out that George Reed played in 16-game seasons. This is the Riders' 16th game of the season tonight.
Game ain't over. He's still got about 16.5 minutes to go get him.
We ran into George Reed before the game. Still looks great. Hard to believe what a great power back he was at his size. Now Durant under pressure and got away from the first wave. Finally brought down by Kareem Smith. And that is the first quarterback sack of the football game. It goes to the BC Lions. We mentioned Saskatchewan came into this game, or this week rather, leading the CFL in quarterback sacks, but the Riders don't have one yet tonight.
Kareem Smith is one of those guys that you really don't talk about too often on the BC defensive line, but well, he gets there and makes things happen. One of the most underrated players in the league, third-year player from Oklahoma State. It's his 7th sack of the season.
Brings up 2nd and long now for the Riders. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Now Durant. Flush out of the pocket again. Look out. Threw the ball up and out, but he got smacked by Saul Elimimian.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, he didn't see Solomon or something. He was so concentrated with and affixed with his eyes downfield. It's like he never realized how close Solomon Elimimian was, and certainly he's got speed. Watch him. He tracks him, and he'll move to his left as Durant goes that way. And Darian is concentrating so hard downfield. I mean, you got to see this right now because that hurts right there. Darian just barely sees at the end and tosses another ball into the stands.
So Schmidt will come on to punt as Logan stands back at his 10-yard line. The left footer booms another one way up in the air. Logan from the 15. And Logan steps out of bounds at about the 21-yard line where the BC Lions will take over. Once again, Saskatchewan, like last week, no points so far in the second half.
Yeah, it's like come out flat. But again, Gordon, I'll point out that that drive was very productive because they're deep in their own end. McCallum with great directional punting, had him pinned down in their own 10. They moved the ball to about the 50-yard line in center field. And another high punt by Ricky Schmidt. Cover teams are there for BC, for Saskatchewan limiting the return.
Now first down BC from the 26. DeMarco fires. He's got more up close to a first down as he was initially up close to the 34-yard line. Final play of the third quarter. The Lions pull a little closer, but it's still Saskatchewan up by 17 as we head to the fourth. To a total of 39 points scored, and BC pulls a little closer in that third quarter. The question is, Matt, is it too deep a hole?
I don't think 17 points is. We see that in 3 minutes. I really believe that this football team's capable of doing that. I think defense is going to have to score. And then DeMarco, who's shown that he can play well under pressure with, with the game on the line. He's certainly got the capabilities. Hang on to the football, make some stops, and good things can happen for the Lions. But time is going to be their nemesis here pretty soon. And they're going to have to make hay while they have time on their side.
Second and a yard for the Lions. And here is Logan trying to corner. He'll actually lose a yard.
That's not going to work.
And there is Craig Butler on the stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 4. It's a loss of 3 yards.
That And that's, you know, there may be a story within a story here. And we talk about the lack of running game by the BC Lions. And here we see on second down, Stephon Logan, as opposed to Andrew Harris, who we showed you the stats earlier, the last 10 games, he just really hadn't been given the touches. He's not getting them here tonight, or even being able to give it a chance to make things happen.
McCallum's punt taken by Sanders. Back at the 37-yard line. He's out to the 50, so good field position again for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. And Weston Dressler, once again, a central figure in the drama for Saskatchewan.
Why not? This guy's just phenomenal.
The touchdown catches in 5 consecutive games now.
Yeah, and give him the ball, let him use his speed. That lateral movement across the field. I like this. Downfield. Now you can see his speed, and he gets in the end zone. The guy's a special ball player. Sweetest hands in the game on field today. Not even used. Well, he's got the gloves back on. Interesting.
It's not raining as hard. Durant throws.
Good play by Dante
Marsh just clothesline Taj Smith as the ball got there.
That's, you know, oftentimes you hear people talk about defenders playing off the ball, playing things underneath them. That's exactly what Dante Marsh does here. One-on-one to the boundary. He plays off the receiver and closes on it, times it up perfectly, and arrives when the ball does, and is able to knock it loose.
I got to go over 41. You got to go.
There you see Marsh on the top of the field. He's playing off again, looking into the quarterback. That's how he defended the last play.
On second down, Durant trying to find someone open. He's got lots of room now on the right side. A flag is down. And Durant finally throws up the field. The pass is caught by Bagg as he gets the BC 49-yard line. And the flag seems to be against Saskatchewan as they talk to the BC defensive captains. By the way, Corey Sheets going over 1,500 yards tonight. Only the 4th time in CFL history that 2 running backs have had 1,500 rushing yards in the same season. Last happened in 2006. Charles Roberts of Winnipeg and Joffrey Reynolds of Calgary.
Yeah, a couple of good ones there, Blink and Reynolds.
We have illegal substitution, legal participation, Saskatchewan. That penalty is going to be declined. We have holding, Saskatchewan number 61. That's a 10-yard penalty. We'll repeat, second down.
Devin Tyler is called for the hold. And the ball will move back to the Saskatchewan 39-yard line.
He's trying to stop the big load Eric Taylor from getting to Durant. That's not going to happen. Actually, 2 people trying to stop the big man. Unsung hero Eric Taylor, 79, in the middle, making it happen. That's a play you won't hear about or talk